Liberty Lady Flames will play their home Big South opener on Saturday inside the Vine Center against the Charleston Southern Buccaneers. And for more on that, we visit with the head coach of the Lady Flames basketball team, Kerry Green. And Coach Green, I know it was a tough start to conference play. It's been a tough trip for the team, road trip, but you're facing a lot of tough teams. I mean, your opponents this season are a combined 16-5, a couple of nationally ranked opponents as well. A little bit of trial by fire, I'm sure, right now, but what have you found out about your team?
Well, Nick, we've been challenged, and we're just not quite there yet. It's early in the season. There's a lot of things that we have to address and become more consistent. I think we've had some great competition, as you were saying. We've been in a bracket that had Texas A&M, which we did not play, but they were in our bracket out in a Vegas tournament. They're ranked like 12th in the country, and Ohio State was ranked 10th, and then Cal Berkeley, a very good athletic team, was ranked like 17th to 18th. So we've had some good competition, and we just sort of wore down being on the road and had a setback. You got to come to play, and we weren't ready to play our last and our first Big South game against Gardner-Webb, and we learned some lessons in that game, and we're glad to be back home. And hopefully we can get that bad taste out of our mouth with a victory against a very good Charleston Southern team. They've started the conference 1-0 with a big win at number 2 pick Winthrop. And so they're excited and got a lot of momentum going and having a real good start for their season this year.
You talk about the Gardner-Webb game the other night, and it was a back-and-forth ball game. A very good Gardner-Webb team as well. I think they're 5-1 now with a win over North Carolina. And you had a chance to win the game. You were in it in the fourth quarter, but a little bit too much Candace Brown down the stretch.
Yeah, she did a great job rebounding, and then there was a couple mistakes we made on defense and left her and their best three-point shooter open. So they hit 2 threes at the end, and it's sort of heartbreaking in that with about 3 or 4 minutes we have about a 4 or 5 point lead and just let it dwindle away, and got to learn to close it out, and we didn't close out very well. Executed some things and missed a shot right there at the end to go into overtime, but we just didn't play very well. We turned the ball over and was too inconsistent with our offense, and you just take those few plays away and we get out of there with a win, but they earned the win, and our hats off to them, and it's early in the season, some things we need to learn.
Well, we talked last time about a lot of the youth on this team and how great of a job that they've done coming off the bench, sparking some energy. What assessments have you made as far as your rotations, personnel, those types of things, and what assessments do you continue to make?
Well, we're going to continue to stay in the process and continue to work at it. A lot of our youth is showing a lot of promise. There's still sort of a deer in the headlights sort of caught there. We would like for them to continue to progress and add to their energy to our team right now. The upperclassmen are leading. We just need a little extra boost, and it needs to come from the freshmen as they get a more accustomed. And they've been sort of thrown in the fire against nationally ranked teams. Our younger kids have, and they've responded pretty well. As we get into the conference play, hopefully they'll grow in their confidence and add more to our team.
Look at Charleston Southern as you lock in on the Buccaneers here, a team that is undefeated at home and winless on the road, but they got a 5-2 record. Can't really take any of that into consideration as far as the streaks go. I mean, I know you haven't lost to them in a while, but this is a Charleston Southern team that's dangerous. Alyssa Mann could go off at any time. I think she had 30 in a game about a week ago.
Yeah, we're going to, as you get into conference play, you can throw out just about everything that you've accomplished in a non-conference game or haven't accomplished anything. As you get into conference play, the familiarity of individuals and just styles of play has a major impact in the game, and they certainly have all the pieces of the puzzle to be successful in a team that could come in here and beat us. We've got to prepare. We've got to stay what I'm calling in the process of developing our defense and being able to read and react on the offensive end. And we've just got to take care of home court right now.
And lastly, should be a special moment before the ball game as well for Ashley Reininger, recognizing her for her 1,000th career point.
Yeah, she's a big impact to our team, and preseason player of the year. A lot of pressure on her to perform, and she's done pretty well throughout our non-conference, and I think she's going to have a great senior year, and we really need her, and she can be a dominating force in the conference and for our team as well.
Coach Green, appreciate the time. Good luck to you against the Buccaneers coming up on Saturday.
Thank you, Nick.
That's the head coach of the Liberty Lady Flames, Kerry Green. My name is Nick Pierce for the Liberty Flames Sports Network.